to my mom, I want the same thing but shorter. Now I'm gonna cut the whole thing. I'm gonna cut it like Armani's. Ma, Armani has a Luigi head. I got the Mario head. You're giving me haircuts that are incompatible.
Do you know what today's video is gonna be about?
No, I don't know.
Oof.
Does it have to do with this?
Exposed! What up, internet?
I hate this haircut.
Boy, you need to just let that shit go.
No, guy.
It grows back. The hair grows back.
How long does it take, guy?
How long does it take for the hair to grow back?
Yeah, guy.
Couple weeks. Couple 2-3 weeks. Anyway.
That's what I thought one time, but no, it took 2 months.
Even leave some in the comments.
Press F for respect.
F for the hair. Alright, guys. Welcome to today's video.
2-3 girls were crushing on me over there. Not no more.
Now I can see them, but like,
I got nerfed, don't worry. It's a comeback and later update.
I'm at the swipe to the left.
You! Continue with the story. This guy irrelevant.
Anyway, irrelevant story here. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you guys know. I mean, you should know by the previous episode. There, we're not hardcore pop collectors, but we do like to buy.
I don't collect pop.
You liar! You damn liar! You have an out pop.
Oh yeah, give it away.
For who?
Well, that's what I bought it for. It was birthday gift.
Sure it was. Anyway, we like to collect pop. I've been buying pops casually since way back in the day. Years ago, at least 5 years ago. But now we've been.
I'm not a pop collector.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even consider us pop collectors per se. There is some sets that I like to buy just because I want to have them.
I don't buy pops.
This guy. So today's story has to do with pops. Boy, you better watch out here. I can hit that thing. The story about some bullshittery, some straight bullshit. Anyway, guys, this is actually gonna be a 2-part episode because it has to do with 2 different days, and I'm gonna tell you the story of the first day.
The morning of the first day.
Morning of the first day. So as you guys may know, there was a elusive, super cool pop that came out. At this point, it was a couple of days, about a week ago.
Here, we'll put a picture of it. Or is it? Or do I have to show it?
Show a picture of him right here.
I don't know what pop it is.
It's the Twinkie pop.
Oh.
Anyway, it's the Twinkie exclusive Funko Pop. And what's special about this one, it's actually the reverse of the common Twinkie. It's the opposite of what it is. And there's the chase of it, and they glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. Anyway,
Wait, you hear that?
Yeah, it's ringing.
No. That's like new background music.
Is it though?
Is it, Gabriel?
Anyway, we used BreakSeek. I think it's called BreakSeek to look at the stock of the pops. And there's actually a new website that we use called Pop Finder, which actually gives you the number of stock that they have.
Really?
Yeah. And it's almost in real time. Actually, I believe it is in real time because I bought a pop, refreshed it, and then it went down a number. So it's super accurate. Well, what happened was we found out that only 3 locations were gonna have it in our area. And so me and Armani, we ended up we woke up at 4:30 to go camp out. Well, we ended up driving together because we looked and one of the stocks had 12, meaning 2 chases, right? So me and Armani, we got in our cars, we went over there. We got there, 2 dudes already standing in line. At 5 in the morning, 2 dudes already there.
2 dudes, low in order.
So we're like, oh no, this is gonna be a fail. So since there's still 2 more locations available, he went one way and I went the other way, and he got to his destination and I got to my destination. I got to my destination around 5:20, 5:30, and nobody there. Nobody. I said, excellent. So I stay in front of the Target, and I'm scoping out the area, seeing if there's other entrances, and just to make sure that I am gonna be number one. You know, nobody else is gonna sneak right in. I see a Target employee walking by, and I asked him, "Hey, is this the only entrance?" He says yes, and I said, "Cool." So it isn't until 7. Yeah, around 7 o'clock that somebody shows up, and he goes, "Hey, you're here for the Twinkie?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Damn. I was hoping you wouldn't be here for the Twinkie." I'm like, "Dude, why else would I be standing here? Like, I'm just gonna wait here an hour for them to open just to buy groceries? Who does that?"
Actually, some people did eventually end up coming out for groceries.
Later on that day. Anyway, more people start showing up.
I'll wait there for an actual Twinkie.
Ooh. Actually,
Twinkies are nice.
now that you mention that, Gabriel, did you know that a little side story here? In 2012, Twinkies were actually it's really hard to find, really scarce. The company went out of business, and they weren't gonna make any more Twinkies, so people were going Twinkie crazy, which is funny because now it's kind of happening now, but it's not for the actual Twinkie, it's for the damn Twinkie pop. But anyway, yeah, at the end of 2012, the company declared bankruptcy. People were buying boxes of Twinkies.
So it wasn't the end of the world; it was the end of Twinkies.
The end of Twinkies, my man. People were buying
But it
boxes.
lived just like the world.
Well, hold up. They were buying the Twinkie boxes and selling the boxes on eBay for $50 to $100 for a box of Twinkies. So you can get it for like $4 or $5. Spoiler alert! Obviously, Twinkies are still around. They got bought out. And a different company is now making them. Thing is, they're smaller and they taste slightly different than I remember. But there's your little history on the good old Twinkie. Anyway, so we went around. At this point, there's like 4 or 5 people behind us, and they finally open up the doors. We go inside, and we go all the way to the electronics section, and this lady that's on the counter, we go ahead and tell her, "Hey, we're here for the Twinkie." She says, "Okay." She said, "Let me go to the back. Let me go ahead and get them." So she goes to the back. She waits about like 5-10 minutes. Comes back.
We never got them.
I'm thinking, what?
Nani?
What do you mean you didn't get them?
She goes, "Yeah, we didn't get our shipment in."
I'm like, but it says that you have them. I said,
Says, "Nope, there was an error in the system. We don't have them."
at this point, everybody just leaves. Everybody leaves, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. So part of me just kind of wanted to go home, but I'm like, you know what? Not today. So as I'm walking away, I go to a different employee who has a scan gun. So I go to him and says, "Hey, I have a DCPI number for you. Can you do you mind looking it up for me?" And he goes, "Yeah, no problem." Give it to him. He goes, "Looks like we got 6 in stock, but they're not allocated anywhere." Says there's not. So the thing about Target is that they have to scan the item to a location, so you'll know where to find it at the store. If they're hot off the truck, that means there's no location because they haven't scanned it to anything. So that means that by this logic, they have them, but they just have them in the back. So he goes, "Hey, do you want me to get them for you?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you can get them for me, perfect." So he goes and he's walking by, and then the girl goes, "Ah! Hold it."
Tiger police. Put your hands where I can see them.
She goes, "I already told them that we don't have it." And I'm like, "Well, the scan gun says differently. The scan gun says you actually have 6. And then she's ready to start arguing with us. And so she hears somebody from the back going, she goes, "Oh, hold up, guys. I think they might have found them." So she goes to the back, comes back after like 30 seconds, and immediately starts very defensive and goes, "So here's the pops. It's only 1 per person." And I go, "Okay, that's fine." So I look at the box. Yeah, no problem. I look at the box. There's only 3 inside. There's only 3 Twinkies. So I go look at it. I look at it and I say, "Well, that's great and all, but there's supposed to be 6." She goes, "No, that's all they have." I go, "Okay, then why don't you go back there and ask them if they can locate the other box? You know, because obviously there's supposed to be 6 and there isn't." So she goes,
"Look, man, I told you what they told me."
And she's getting aggressive with me now. And I go, look, what I'm saying is that there's supposed to be a special one inside. That's the one that I want. I get that it's only one per person, and that's fine. But I want the one that I want the chase. I want the the chase. The way she's talking to me and the way she's responding to my questions is, it almost feels like she was forced to do this, because I feel like a bit of a hesitation and a very defensive the way she's talking to me. And she goes, "Do you want me to get a manager?" I go, "Yeah, get a manager." So she goes, "Okay." Calls the manager up, and it's some.
I want to speak to your manager.
Oh, that's her manager. So it's some guy in his mid-30s.
Oh no!
And he comes out, and instantly, he has a really nasty attitude, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Hi, I'm here for the pops." He goes, "Well, you don't want to buy one?" And he points at the box. I go, "I don't want any of those. I want the chase." He goes, "Well, there isn't any chase." He goes, "There isn't any." He goes, "This is all we have. That's all we have." Instantly, like just shutting me down. I go, "Well, your system says that you have 3. Or no,
more.
Your system says you have 3 more. It says you have a total of 6. He goes, "Well, the system is wrong." And then some guy's walking by with a scan gun, and then he tries to chime in, and he looks at the scan gun, and he goes, "Yeah, it says that we have 6." He goes, "Oh, the system is not updated yet."
Mm-hmm.
We're like, "What do you mean the system's not updated? It's a live system." He goes, "Nope." He goes, Either way, you weren't guaranteed a chase." I'm like, "Dude, this is an exclusive. This is an exclusive to Target. It comes in a case of 6, and there's always a chase inside." He goes,
No, it is. No, it doesn't. Not in my experience. You don't get chased. We don't get chased inside a
couple more shipments. I'm like, that's not how these exclusives work, and that's not how these exclusives work. I'm like, there's supposed to be a chase inside. He said, "No." He goes, "Either way, we don't have any. Either you want to buy one or you don't want to buy one." I'm like, "Dude, what?" I'm like, "Obviously, there's the 3 missing. Somebody's hiding these." He goes, "No. As a matter of fact, what happened was we released them last night, and we put somebody accidentally put them out there, and they were bought."
It's a lie!
I go, "How are you gonna tell me if you didn't have them in your system yesterday?" He goes, "Yeah, we did. They came in late. They came in last night." I'm like, "Look, even if your story is right, and even if what you're telling is correct, these Twinkies wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have any of them. You know how hot these things are? They would have sold out instantly." He goes, "Nope. It was late. It was an hour before closing, and they just bought them and left." I'm like, everything you're telling me does not make any sense. I'm like, first of all, your location there's no location, meaning that they didn't have any, they didn't scan it to anywhere. 2, you had 6, yeah, magically 3 are missing. Just so happens to be the really chase one that you have. You're coming over here really defensive and giving me an attitude. Mind you guys, I'm a really nice guy, and I try to be as calm, and I try to be calm and assertive at the same time, letting him know, "Hey, I just camped out there for 3 hours just for you to tell me that you don't have any, which is complete and utter bullshit. I know you're hiding them. I know you have them back there." So after like 4 or 5 employees ended up like surrounding our area, and everybody was just kind of trying to chime in, like, "Oh, we got new people in, so they put them out early." I'm like, everything you guys are saying doesn't make any sense. Your system still says 6. I checked it last night. You had 0. The thing updated at 4:00 in the morning. And then you had 6. How are you gonna tell me that we're ahead and bought? At that point, the dude's done. Like, he understands that there's nothing he can do to say. And now he was like, "Well, either way, that's all we got. That's all we have." I'm like, "All right." So I look at everybody. I'm like, who is the manager here? Because everybody's talking over each other. Everybody just trying to chime in. And the gentleman who I was talking to the entire time goes, "I am." I'm like, "Okay, what is your name?" He goes, "My name is Raul." I go, "Okay. Have a nice day."
That sounds scary, guy. He's like, "Have a nice day."
As soon as I said that, the girl like stood up and went,
"Oh no!"
Because they
like,
know,
I got the goosebumps from when you just saying that right now.
Because they know what's coming up next. I work in customer service, and I know. Not only do I expect good customer service when I go to a location, but I always give good customer service. This manager was super rude to me. He was a complete and utter dick, and I knew he was hiding them back there. For me, the way I see it, if a Target employee wants to buy one of these pops, you're more than welcome to do so. But you better stand out there like the rest of us and camp out. I was out there since like 5:20, so it was almost 3 hours. And I was waiting out there just so some manager over here that doesn't want to freaking sell them because he wants to keep it. No, that's complete bullshit. Customers first, you know. And like I said, I was not rude to any of them at any point in time. I did become rather assertive, and I did get irritated after a while. And then I just stormed out. I got the
Have a good day.
I got the number for corporate, which, to be honest, I hate doing it. Like, I felt dirty even doing it, but I called corporate and I let them know, hey, they're taking advantage of their position here on the job. It you know, if you have something as exclusive as that, you shouldn't hoard it, and you shouldn't sell it to your employees. You need to put it out there for the public to get it first. Obviously, if the public doesn't get it, then yeah, the employee should get a chance. Or, like I said, if the employee wanted one, or if he wanted one, camp your butt outside like the rest of us. If you beat me, I'm not gonna argue with you. You know, if you're first in line and you're happen to be an employee of the target, more power to you. But make it fair for everybody. I hate having to compete not only with other people, but it seems like even if I'm there, I'm not even guaranteed what I'm waiting for. Having that feeling is the worst. So I feel like I just wasted 3 hours of my life, and I didn't get anywhere. So I ended up texting my boss and I said, hey, I'm gonna be late for work now because I spent like the past 20 minutes arguing with this manager over here who was essentially keeping it for himself. So I ended up, as I'm driving home, I kid you not, like not even like 10 minutes later, I refreshed the page, went down to 3. So they ended up buying. So whoever, I don't know if the manager was holding it for himself, or if he was holding it for another employee. But all I know is as soon as I left that store, I got in my car, and as soon as I was driving out, boom, 3 magically disappeared. How does that happen? System magically updated? Bullshit. So I was so mad. I was furious at all of this. I ended up going home, check the out, and I didn't get it. I didn't get the Chase Pop. I didn't even buy any of the other ones because all the other boxes were crushed. So they all had really bad things. They all had a lot of, like, they were essentially really messed up. If anything, I should have bought it. I should have bought one just so I can give that asshole manager a nasty review on it. I don't advocate. See, I'm not the kind of guy that, and I know I kind of already mentioned this. I'm not the kind of guy that if something bad happens to me, I want a manager. I'm not the kind of guy that if something bad happens, you know, I'm gonna report you to corporate. I think the entire time I've been dealing with customer service, I think there's only been 2 times in my lifetime I've ever had to call corporate, and this is one of them. I'll make a video on the other time I called corporate. You know, I take L's all the time. I take L's in a lot of different things, but I felt like this was completely unjustified. I should not have. I should have walked away with that Chase Pop. But the manager ended up hoarding it. But anyway, guys, that was day 1 of the Twinkie hunt, the Twinkiegate, if you will. I'm gonna make another video about day 2 because there is an additional day that happened after that where I went and I attempted to get the Twinkie. Did I get the Twinkie? I guess I'll find out at the end of part 2.
This guy got no cliffhangers.
So stay tuned to the next episode.
I was snoring already.
This guy.
I gotta hide that.
Stay tuned for the next episode where I do part 2, day 2 of the Twinkie hunt. Alright guys, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful night. No, it doesn't. Not in my experience. You don't get a chase. We don't get a chase until like a couple more shipments.